My style. My way. Walk my own path. Live. Don't just survive. Live in the moment. Experience every spectacular instant. Power enough to tackle even tougher challenges. Nitro 5, the game changer.
Yeah, never mind. Welcome everyone back to the Acer Predator League 2019. This is the grand finals match of Dota 2. You hear me, Cyclops?
Yep, and I'm Brian, and this is going to be TNC Predator going up against Boom in ID.
Yeah.
You almost made me say something that I didn't want to say, champ.
What a great day to start! What a great
Oh
way
my
to start the
god.
day!
I almost got hated by a big part of Southeast Asia, but nevertheless, Boom ID going up against TNC Predator, the Filipinos going up against the Indonesians, alright, champ?
Yeah. You almost leave your career here, man.
Yeah, man.
Just this close.
I almost killed my career just by
Uh,
saying our little inside joke that we had previously. But nonetheless, okay, this is the grand finals, of course. What
yeah?
what are your thoughts on this? I mean, like the whole entire both the teams
Oh,
have
man.
came from such a long journey, from their own country qualifiers during the league
But
and
I think
coming down here.
for the team side, I think they are all happy. They
Mhm.
love to play a lot.
Right.
I mean, nobody wants to just lose in the upper bracket and go
Mm.
down to a lower bracket and have to play the BO1 in the lower.
Mhm.
Everyone happy with the lower best of three,
Yep.
and so far so good for the team. Uh, I think the tournament itself, it's just like a roller coaster.
Mhm.
So swinging back and
Mhm.
forth.
Mhm.
There were so many crazy games, and man, the PUBG also crazy.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to cast any of the PUBG, but maybe you can just give us like a rough rundown how the whole entire game went. I heard the Koreans were really, really strong
Yeah, the
coming into
Korean
this.
Overlord, man, they
Yep.
are super strong. They have been playing like a machine in the first 2 days, but in pretty much the last round of yesterday,
Mhm.
they have shown some weakness
Mhm.
that they made a mistake and get eliminated. Uh, Pretty much in early team. And
Oh.
this is here we are.
Live at the stadium right now, as you guys can see, we have really nice activations right in front of the stadium itself. We have the PUBG zone, we have the Dota 2 zone,
Yeah,
and this is a very nice place to actually have a photo op. I
yeah,
can
you
just stand
should.
around the ornaments and just
Yeah,
take
you
pictures.
should stand there at the Stonehenge. You see.
Yeah, I want to stand on top of it.
Yeah, good. Let me see you do that, huh?
All right.
Uh,
You gotta boost me up though. But yes, moving into this TNC Predator, they've been looking very strong entering the tournament. Boom ID as well. They have been playing 4 best-of-3 games yesterday, back to back, and that was an almost total of 12 games, guys.
crazy, crazy stuff
Yeah.
playing by Team Boom ID.
They were
Did
playing from 9
12,
a.m.
not 12 game?
Almost 12
Almost
games.
12
It
game.
was 4 best-of-3s. I can't remember. I think it was 2-1, 2-1, 2-0 or something like that.
1-2, 1-2.
Yeah. So it was a total of 14 hours of playing from the side of Boom ID.
Competitively.
Yep.
LAN tournament.
Yep.
Oh
They were at
God,
the booth. It's like
crazy.
moving just back and forth, just playing all 4 best-of-3 throughout the whole day. So it was a really tiring experience for them. But today they are now back, coming in stronger, and that might actually serve as a warm-up to them, you know. It's like, oh, we've been playing 4 games, we have a lot more equipped on us in comparison to TNC Predator, where they have more or less a smooth sailing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mhm.
Oh, let me check the stream. I'm not sure where are we streaming on today. It should be
Predator
on
Gaming.
Facebook.
Predator Gaming on Twitch.
Predator Gaming Facebook.
I'm not too sure about Facebook though, but this will.
Predator Gaming. Say hi to all the guys in the chat room. Thank you so much for
Yes.
tuning in. We're just gonna stay chill today, even
Mhm.
though it's the grand finals. But well, I think that the game quality itself will be super good. Predator Gaming. And that's how the bracket looks like.
Yes, so right now we can see throughout the whole entirety, TNC Predator makes their way up to the. They were just constantly maintaining themselves in the upper brackets, and Boom ID was knocked out earlier on by Alpha Red 2-1, and right now they are making a comeback here as they are now in the grand finals. Yesterday they went up against Low Tech, went up against Geek Fam, and 2-0. And this is what you're talking about. You see, it's 2-0, 2-1. 2-0, 2-0.
Yep. Geek from.
Yep.
I like the graphic.
Yep, pretty nice, pretty well done. Having the Predator theme as well, the very mechanical theme. Looks like a, you know, the CPU, the front of the CPU here, the lines.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Predator. Tell us, since you're an ambassador for it.
Yeah, I'm the ambassador for Predator, and well, these days, if you want to do a stream or even a commentate at home, the PC is the most important part because it needs to be powerful enough. Because the graphic card, the RAM, and the way you just what was it called? The decrease the thermal of your CPU. That's the most important thing. And Predator are so good at cooling CPU down.
All right.
Yeah, that I think that's the secret of the performance. They have the new innovation called the 3D blade, which is a fan, but they designed the fan to be like wow, quite a cool, and they have 35% more cooling rate.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's because of the shape of the fan.
Yeah.
All right. So it's called
Some
the
kind of
X blade.
Yeah.
The 3D blade.
3D blade.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Blade.
All right, so coming in once again, I'm going to give our many thanks to, of course, our sponsors and the people behind it, Predator as well as Intel. Without you guys, this whole entire amazing event would not be able to take place here. So while we wait for the teams to get ready, Champ, I'm going to ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
Without thinking off the bat, right? Who do you think will
TNC.
be TNC?
Uh,
2-1, 2-0,
2-1.
2-1.
Because the TNC, the team system is just so good. I mean, they changed the captain from Ninja Boogie used to be the brother, and he left with Queen. Well, let's see the team intro.
All right.
Gabby.
Here comes Cuckoo, leading his team.
Yeah.
FAU, Gabby, Armel, Cuckoo.
This is ranking #1 in this tournament. And they are sponsored by Predator too.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's in their name, TNC Predator, right? And right now we have Boom ID, established in 2016.
I have a feeling that this is going to be an epic grand final.
These two
Somehow
teams
gonna be a
together,
super epic grand
definitely.
final. Yes. Boom ID, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
Oh, they're already there. The moment the video ended, oh, we're here.
Oh my god.
We're here, so you don't need to camera us.
Now
We're
you
just
see
standing.
me, now you don't.
Oh man,
I thought you would see.
that was quite of a buzzkill. You know, you're expecting them to just come in with like, you know, amazing entrance and what TNC did, and all of a sudden they're just in the stage like, okay, you guys are there.
Yeah.
All right, just shake hands and just go.
Did you hear me hype up just now? Ladies and gentlemen, Boom ID.
And then they're
Oh.
there. We just pause
Okay.
and like, okay, they're already there.
Just like yesterday, right? I cast something with Aaron.
Okay.
And then before we go into the jumping out of
Mhm.
the plane, right?
Mhm.
And then Aaron just asking me super long questions. Yeah, oh yeah, you think so, man? What do you think about this? And then I turn to Aaron. Hey, what did you say? And then Aaron be like,
He was stunned, just like,
So he'll be like, all right, let's get into the game.
an awkward moment when you
Oh
don't get
God,
when you don't when you're not heard.
Yeah.
You talk so much for a full minute and the guy goes to you,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, you gotta see his face. All right. Well, that was so many funny moments in this tournament, and
Mhm.
also an epic
Mhm.
one too. And I believe that this grand final is gonna be super epic, man.
Yep.
You think?
Yep.
I think the most important thing to look into the game is the way the two team supports gonna roam, because Boom ID supports and TNC supports are so good at it.
Mhm.
Tim's on fire at this moment. If you keep him Sven, he give you gold.
Yep.
He give you Predator Shield. So you better think about how you're gonna deal with the Sven. Whether you're gonna pick it yourself
I'm gonna
or
ban
just
it
ban
first.
it in the first phase.
Yep. Usually people do want to go for the Sven because of how much it just brings to the table. Just getting all the aura items for the hero just brings a lot. For example, you get the offering, you're gonna have lifesteal, you're gonna have armor. The war cry brings a lot as well, the kind of movement speed in the armor, and not to forget, we occasionally sometimes see the Sven picking up the Crimson Guard. So that just gives the whole entire team so much sustainability.
That's true, man. Sven gonna be a big factor in this grand final for sure. I'm trying to check the channel on Twitch if we are online.
Predator Gaming.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yes, we are. Those of you that are watching, thank you for tuning in. We have about 500 viewers on Twitch.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't know we on camera. I thought now we on the camera all along. Oh
yeah,
my
we're
God.
camera all along. So
Somebody,
they've been seeing-
somebody
they've been
say
seeing my
hi to me.
face.
Hello, my favorite artifact player. All right, cool.
These you play Artifact?
Hey, man, how you doing? Yeah.
Shout out, shout out.
Shout out.
Say
shout
say
out.
his name out.
Stay safe, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh wait. Why? Somebody asking why Cuckoo is playing? Because we allow him to play.
Yeah,
You know, he-
Kuku is still TNC Predator. He was just not allowed to go to CQ or Chongqing.
Mm.
Alright, not the
Sure.
other way around, but yeah, he was just not allowed to go there. So he could still play in the rest of China. Like he can still play in Beijing. He can still be playing in
You
Shanghai.
gotta explain about China to the viewers first. That they are not like wow, one big country, one whole China. No, but they have states, right?
Yep.
Just like
Yep.
the United States. Cuckoo are just not allowed in Chongqing,
Yep.
but he still can enter Shanghai, Beijing.
All the other Chinese, all the other Chinese provinces is actually allowed to play, and you're in Southeast Asia right now. We're in Thailand, so there's no reason why he can't play. So yeah, that's why Kuku is here.
And I want to tell you guys one thing about Cuckoo. You remember TNC without Cuckoo? Man, I always say that when I cast a TNC. TNC without Cuckoo is so passive. They play with a very careful play style under the lead of Ninja Boogie. But that is a good thing. But under the lead of Cuckoo,
It's a whole different ball game
so
for them.
crazy.
Yep.
The speed of the game that TNC put up on their opponent was so fast until like, oh man, they keep on rotating. How are we gonna do if you cannot come up or catching up those speed, those high speed game, high speed love from TNC? It's a song name. It just come up.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I got it.
Yeah, if you cannot come up with a high-speed game to TNC, then you're gonna get wrecked, man.
Yep,
To be honest.
Agreed.
That's why I say right from the start that the way the support of Team Boom ID roam is the most important thing. If you cannot find teams in a map and you don't know where he is, somebody's gonna get ganked down.
Yep. A lot of things going to align here, and personally, I do prefer TNC Predator going for the more offensive play. It's what they are more known for at the very least. Because when you talk about Southeast Asia Dota, you really want to feel like, okay, these are the bunch of barbarians. Because you know, in every single province, every single like remember North America, China, they have their own playstyle. Like China is very calculated. So each region, especially China, they're very passive. You know what? Okay, we need to be able to get at least 1 or 2 core items before we can start team fights. That's why you see China, they're always farming and farming and farming. They have team fights here and then they go back to farming. Whereas for the Russian CAS region, they usually enjoy playing a more a mix of both. You know, I'm going to farm, but at the same time, I'm going to try and make rotations. I'm going to gang a lot of action pack. But I'm talking, but speaking about Southeast Asian, we're the barbarians here. We are like, okay, you know what? We don't care. Let's just YOLO it. Let's just go for it and try and get the kill nonetheless. And this is what really brings Southeast Asia, you know, the big question mark factor. You don't know when the Southeast Asians are going to be biting you in the butt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And take a look at the atmosphere around. Can you see?
So we have plenty of cosplayers.
Yeah, love it.
Which cosplayers are here? I caught you looking at the CM just now.
No, I'm looking at them all. Well, I mean, they just bring the best out of the Thailand. When they recruiting commentators, they're asking which one is the best, and they just get the best. They're asking about cosplayer, which one is the best, and these are the best.
All right.
And also the best production team. Oh wow, look at that! Oh hey, my man.
You got quite excited when you see girls, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, they have good production value as well. I think that with the AR they came with it was pretty good.
Oh, that's my voice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I do cast in Thai too.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Can you give us like a sample right now on a live feed? Like once this whole thing is over, just give us like a quick sample of how you cast it in Thai.
Yeah, can. And this is a PUBG.
Yeah.
Hey, I think right after the Dota 2, if you stay on this Twitch channel, Twitter Gaming, you will, I will cast the whole 5 maps of PUBG after this. So I'm gonna have the grand final of Dota 2 with you guys. And then after that, if you want to see me cast players on no battleground, just stay tuned because it's gonna be a long 5 maps that I will cast with Aaron,
And Justin.
Contra, and Eric.
So they switched up the shield as well. It's like a new shield on the stage right now. It's gold now. Yesterday it was silver.
Wow, that's kind of cool. You know that shield, right?
Yeah. The Predator shield.
It's not made from plastic, you know.
It's metal.
It's metal. It's all metal and more than 10 kilos.
Holy hell.
Imagine if the guy was like, I'm so tired with grand final. Here comes the champion.
10 kilos.
He dropped it at his head. Man, you better be watched out because that's what the staff was worried about just now. They said, hey, the shield was so heavy. You know.
Is that why they changed it?
No.
Is it heavier now?
No, it's
Still the
still
same
heavy,
weight?
yeah.
Oh man, okay.
I mean, if you go out, and then, yeah, that was their worry about. That they worry about the athletes that they might a bit exhausted until they kind of just.
Yeah, they won't be to hold it up. They'll be like just yay, just up to the chest level at max. But yeah, so I can see the Thai commentators. So
Can you?
yeah, we can see them from
That's
here.
what I'm talking about. That's the
It
shield.
looks wooden now. It's like a wooden
No, it's
finish
metal.
to it. Still metal.
Yeah.
All right, but all right, guys. Again, those of you that just been joining us, this is the grand finals here. Boom ID going up against TNC Predator, the Indonesians against the Filipinos, and let's see who will come up on top here. We now have the draft ready, and champ, who do we see being banned out first?
Here's the Radiant
Nature
Band.
Prophet. That was a good band. Teams play Nature Prophet a lot. TNC rely on two heroes, Nature Prophet, Sven.
Yep. Nature's Prophet being one of the more versatile heroes. He's being played as a position 3, a position 4, or even a position 5 sometimes. And people usually overlook the global presence that the Nature's Prophet can bring in.
10
So yeah.
seconds.
Meanwhile, on the side of TNC Predator, they are going to choose to just ban out the Undying as well
5
as the
seconds
Pugna.
remaining.
So there's no huge magical bursts, no quick tower pushes from the side of Boom ID. And I actually like the Pugna ban a lot because when you have a Pugna in play, you know that the enemy is going to be very, very aggressive. Because
Yeah.
when there's a Pugna in your team, you cannot
Dyer's
afford to play
ban
defensively. You
now.
cannot play passive anymore.
Oh man. Now look at that. Look at how well they study before the game start. Holding
Here's
a
the
piece of
Radiant
papers
Band.
inside. That might be
That's
the
their
hero's
Bible.
band. Yeah.
Their Bible when they're drafting. Piece of
Bible.
paper right there.
Aisa. I think they are getting ready. So every one of them need to put on the headset.
Yep. And they will just continue to do so. Right now, looks like the Juggernaut will be the third ban coming in from TNC Predator here. Not too sure what the
5
picks was
seconds remaining.
for Boom ID yesterday. We'll have to do a bit of research on that. But yeah, Juggernaut is usually one of the more early activating carries. Comes up online pretty quickly. And with that, he should be able... Boom ID should be able to still have a decent amount of picks
Dyer's
here.
turn to
But
pick.
I'm actually quite surprised that the Tiny went through the first level, the
Radiant's
first phase
turn
of the
to
ban.
pick.
And the Sven as well, and TNC Predator looks like they will be picking up the Sven early on. So plenty of defensive capabilities. Sven with the War Cry, as we mentioned just now, picking up the Offray, bringing up the Crimson Guard.
Fever and Tusk. Wow, this is something new.
This is good.
Haven't seen Vivo for a while. First picks went for TNC for sure, but I
The
think Boom ID
Dire get
already
a ban.
knows about that.
Oh, is TNC Predator going to go for the Shadow Demon again? Yesterday we saw a Shadow Demon, Luna, and a Kunkka.
Might be.
So we have to see if they actually opt to go for the bans here. But I'm liking the Weaver pick because when you have an enemy Sven on the offlane, the cleave is just going to constantly lower your life during the laning phase. But with a Weaver who is a range carry,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to, have that much of a problem against Sven.
Yeah. True. 0-0 TNC.
Dire get a ban.
Whew. But I just... Oh, Shadow Demon banned by TNC themselves. Wow, interesting. I thought it's gonna be like Shadow Demon and Luna by themselves.
Exactly, I thought so as well. But looks like Boom ID, maybe they thought that they might pick it up for themselves. The Kunkka is being banned out as well.
I don't see the reason why they ban. It doesn't mean that Boom ID just gonna trying to still pick Shadow Demon or something.
But Shadow Demon is a very good hero. I'm actually liking it. The Shadow Poison actually deals a crazy amount of damage. Imagine you get 6 stacks. Your life from full can go down to 1/4 of your HP.
Yeah, that's true.
So the damage from the Shadow Demon cannot be overlooked. Meanwhile, Kunkka being banned out from the side of Boom ID, maybe expecting that they might be seeing a Shadow Demon. Meanwhile, TNC Predator will choose to ban out the Terror Blade. And we haven't even seen any Magnus as well. Magnus was being picked quite a lot during the first and second day,
Yeah, true.
but it's just nowhere to be seen.
It's a grand finals, and I think they're doing a lot of homework last night, especially for TNC. I think it's gonna be good for TNC because they get to see Team Boom ID play for the whole 4 best of 3 yesterday. They get a lot out of that. And now I think if Boom ID want to win against TNC Predator, they need to bring something new. They need bring some fresh tactics, not the one that already being used. Now it's when it comes to the tournament that got so many games to play, right? It's all about how many tactics you got, how many strats you got. But sometimes you're running out of strat and then it's so easy to figure it out, but it seems like Boom ID still got left in store. But in this case, TNC, they know they are better in terms of individual skills, in terms of the team system, and also the what's it called? the way that they play the game throughout. So no point changing when you already did good with Sven and Luna.
Yep, ace up the sleeve from both the teams here. Definitely will have to bring it out during the grand finals. And with that, let's see who actually comes up on top from this. Boom ID, an interesting fifth ban, which is the clock.
5 seconds remaining.
So Clockwork, who got nerfed in the past a little bit more. This time looks like he still will not be making a comeback, and looks like Boom ID. Are we seeing a potential Rubik mid?
Might be. It could be anything. I think it might be Rubik 4 and Touch 5. Wow.
10 seconds.
Last one.
Yeah.
TNC Predator.
5 seconds remaining.
TNC, their third pick coming in here. So they have a Sven going to be playing on the off lane. You have a Luna as the carry. Right now they are lacking 2 supports and a mid laner. So we'll have to see who they opt to go for here. I mean, a Lit shouldn't be half bad. Being able to give Luna a little bit more armor, a little bit more sustainability would be good as well.
Radiant's turn to pick.
But oh wow, champ.
Enigma.
We're going to be seeing Enigma here. So looks like we might actually be seeing a position for Sven while the Enigma runs the off lane.
It might be Keeper the Light. Keeper the Light and Enigma to perform the double black and
Double
white
black
hole.
hole. Black,
Right?
black and white hole.
Yeah, because Keeper the Light got a white hole, right? These
5
guys got a black
seconds
hole and they
remaining.
just combine. So they just suck everyone in. You don't want to move, man. And in team fight, it's a deadly skills. Plus you can just give the mana to Luna, spamming all the Lucent Beam. But I think this Luna is not going to add a Lucent Beam in the start. He might just go straight for something that can farm and
Yep.
push fast.
Usually the Luna does purchase the Master Madness early on to be able to get the right clicks, the attack speed that she needs. Then moving on into items such as the Manta Style, the Dragon Lance, or even rushing up the Butterfly.
Oh, drow!
Wow, TNC definitely not playing the usual game here. 4th pick, Drow Ranger.
Drow mid.
Apparently so.
Wow,
It's not too
It's
bad.
so hard to predict. So hard to predict.
It's not too bad, I suppose. If it's going to go up against the Rubik, Drow could potentially do pretty well.
5 seconds remaining.
Centaur run.
Yeah.
Good. It's cool.
Dyer's ban now.
And now the DK will be the 4th ban here coming from Boom ID.
That was a great ban. That was a great ban because they can just use Enigma to play as a support post 5 and Swen. I'm sorry, Enigma post 4, Swen post 5, and then having a DK in the middle and just push with the Drow Ranger aura, the early dragon form.
10 seconds.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep, TNC Predator definitely having
5
the
seconds remaining.
superior tower pushing. The lane pushing, you have Luna with the constant glaive, you have Sen with the cleave, with the god strike to attack towers as well. Drow Ranger, we all know that she just hits like a truck whenever she gets a level 6. And Enigma with the Eidolons, tower pushing is gonna be easy pickings for TNC Predator. Meanwhile, on the side of Boom ID though, they don't really have too great of a
Dyer's turn to pick.
tower pushing. They don't have
Radiant's
too
turn
great
to
of a
pick.
crowd control aside from
Oh,
the Centaur.
Outworld Devourer.
Devourer.
And OD. Looks like everyone here is going to be benefiting from the Drow aura. I'm going to get extra attack speed. And yeah, looks like it's
Don't
going
you
to
think
be...
it's a bit too greedy for the TNC lineup? No,
it is.
right?
It is. It's very greedy. Luna...
But they're just gonna push together.
Yeah, but you have to
10
understand, when you
seconds.
constantly clump up as 5 and you keep pushing, you have to make sure your momentum keeps
5
going.
seconds
Otherwise,
remaining.
you're gonna start losing out because you're sharing resources, you're sharing your gold, you're sharing your EXP. And it looks like Sniper with the last
Choose
pick
your
here for Boom
hero.
ID. And wow, TNC Predator this time though, they are actually having a very, very different picks from what they usually have done back in the Predator League.
True. Because normally TNC Predator, they always focus on the ganking game that leads by teams. What TNC usually do is just ganking around until the other team just can't stand anymore. But in this case, TNC Predator in the first game of the grand final, they decided to go for the pushing lineup, which is quite surprised us.
And TNC Predator, 4 blue heroes with 1 green. Not doing too bad. So, who do you think has a better draft in this chat?
The draft in this.
Yeah, who do you think? Okay, whose draft do you like better?
I think it's gonna be TNC. I think you just have to focus on just to push and push. Get some core item first and trying to stay safe for a while. And just try to push again.
Alright. And right now we have the grand finals coming in. The draft has finally concluded. We will be moving to the first game in this grand final. TNC Predator going up against Boom ID. And let's see who actually makes it to the top here. Will be able to get game number 1. You can see the game phase ready for all the teams here. TNC Predator. Yesterday I was watching.
I wonder why everyone in the chat is well, might be Luna support is
Luna support.
I don't think so. Because TNC have been playing for so many games. Yeah.
So let's have a
All
look.
right,
30
we
seconds to
are
battle.
in.
So right now we can see, yeah, it's gonna be Gabby on the Luna, so it's gonna be a carry Luna.
Yeah.
That's Gabby.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like they spot out the Weaver, but Weaver currently does have the Shukuchi. Of course, shouldn't be too much of a problem for him.
All right.
Cast off the
This one
line.
is going
We
to be
embark
good.
for
2
battle.
body rune will be picked up by both team. Live broadcast by Invade. Man, you know that they have actually live replay during. You see that?
Yeah, I've seen it on the stage happening numerous times. So yeah, many thanks to the live broadcast team. You guys been amazing, giving us just amazing games to cast with production value. We have the augmented reality as well, of course.
My purpose.
Here we go. Let's go. Trying to cut the pre-wave out.
So let's have a look here.
What do you think about the lane here? It's going, wow, it's crazy lane for Boom ID, but I like how they place Weaver over there alone. And now they're just gonna send someone in to make sure the Weaver is not gonna die. I mean, the fact that when you are playing against a tri lane, if you can survive, your team gonna get hell lot more experience out of that.
It looks like Rubik with a early brown boots here. Looks like we're going up against a Centaur. Centaur should be able to hold his ground pretty well. I mean, having the stout shield.
So hard to kill the Centaur. He's super tanky, 800 HP.
Yeah,
In the middle lane, I think it's gonna be a sniper lane here.
well, he's just slowly taking down the health of the OD, of course, but he is leading in terms of last hits. OD with 5 last hits and 3 denies. Sniper 2-2 for his own.
Kind of surprised as Kuku playing mid himself because yesterday he was the post 3 and they are now switching playing OD.
Dyer's
against
top
the
tower
sniper.
is under attack.
Lanes look good for Team Boom ID.
Yep, so here's come the stun up onto the Weaver.
I don't think you can do anything. Weaver still got the Gucci. And Weaver need to be careful because the sentry right in the middle of the lane. Ready to catch him. It's actually, I think it's actually a Luna support, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a Luna support.
Wow. Luna post 4. We need something new.
So as we can see in the lanes, we have the OD. Actually not doing too bad. Constantly spamming out the Astro Imprisonment, taking the life down of the sniper. Definitely something that he can control. 9 last hits already with 8 denies.
Goes in for the first half, going a Storm Hammer. Might be the first team fight right here. They're just gonna counter. Whereas the Lycanesis, he's still being silenced by the guts. It's getting heavier, man. In this lane. Josh.
Yeah, let's have a look here.
It's kinda sad that we are not ticketed.
Not what?
not ticket.
Oh, we don't have a ticket for
Yeah,
this?
yeah. So every one of them is not using the real official name.
It's alright, it's cool. Let's take a look. Right now the bottom lane not doing too bad. They're trying to just slowly take down the Weaver here. Shukuchi being used to just try and create some sort of harassment.
I think they might come out in oh, now he got locked down in the ice shard. Here comes waiting to do telekinesis. Warcry's already comes up and he takes a lot of damage, trying to counter by throwing a storm hammer there. Dry Ranger keep on shooting. So many skills has been spammed, nobody dies, but it seems like the Touch is getting to the tree line. It's fine. Now pull. Calm down, shield.
But yes, by the looks of it, things are going pretty well for the side of Boom ID so far. The only one that's actually leading in terms of last hit is the OD with 17. But the draw range is not too far away. Let's have a look at the Enigma and the safe lane, the Dire safe lane.
Which they're moving there. But we go out and some throwing some storm and I can hear. Do you think the sound in Dota 2 is quite important to play? The sound.
Yeah.
Like, can you play Dota 2 without wearing a headset or cannot hear anything?
Well, I can, but I'm not used to it. So like certain spells such as the Bounty Hunter will never go to Invis, or when the Shukuchi is being used.
The
Yeah,
fact that's true fact.
Yeah. So with the sound, yeah, I feel the sound is quite important actually.
Nothing much going on now. The game is very passive. No first blood yet. Everyone's just focused on their lane, doing your job. Stay lane, stay farm.
An ill wind
5 minutes
carries
into the
me.
game, both the teams still playing rather passively, not opting to actually go for anything now. Hands of Midas is definitely a good item pickup because you have to understand TNC, they are now going to play for the late game here. So when you have a Hands of Midas, it just really gives a lot of merit to it.
I feel like the Outlaw Devourer is doing
Radiant are
obviously better than
scanning for
Sniper
enemies.
this one. I thought it's, oh no, wow, at one lane with a storm hammer, roll down the dust. There's nothing you could do about it. The lane is fake bolt already comes out and moves his in. That will be the first blood. But the fight's not even over. The telekinesis back then and trying to hit another target, but it didn't. Snowball inside, next Carlon got double kill Fervent, got him.
Under attack.
Yep, and teams end up falling there in the Luna. I think it's looking a little bit more shaky for Boom ID, mainly because they don't really have too much crowd control. The only real starter that we have is of course the Sven, and the pseudo disable is the Malefice from the Enigma. But yeah, with that, it's just looking a little harder for TNC to start slowing people down, especially when your enemy has a Weaver.
Yeah.
It's very hard for you to catch him without from the start.
Yeah, you would be hesitate to throw your storm hammer man on that Weaver.
But on the plus side, you do have the Draw Ranger in Gust, and that, you know, you can't use Shukuchi to actually dodge that.
First time doing it. Paul's already here in the middle trying to save the sniper. They know that the middle lane is not doing good, so there's a snowball inside. A little bit too deep. Someone teleport down. I'm not sure if that's going to be in time. Warcry comes out there, dropping some outrage. Storm hammer, tower shooting on that Kamska. He's not going to make it, but however, surprisingly appears when the Centaur were under. Diving in, it becomes 4-9. And now he's down 2 for Team TNC. 4-1. And they're just going to get this one too. The tower. Oh my.
Fortified.
Wow. That my adrenaline kind of rushed from that one.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah,
is
I mean,
under
a
pressure.
huge turn of tables for them. Boom ID managed to counter that. They used up the Centaur ultimate.
Where the heck Tento come from? Teleport down to the shrine, coming in so fast.
Yeah, he used the Stampede. So he used the Stampede that should close in the distance and then managed to get the initiation there. But looks like the Draw Ranger is in huge trouble right now.
Yeah, he's about to almost get locked out. Tag team, tag team.
Wow, the moment he actually had the last hit, he knew he couldn't make any more last hit happen. Instantly pressed the Shukuchi and she gets the damage out in time. So very well done there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, man. Let's do. Dumont, 2K ahead for Team Boom ID. What a great start for them. The next thing, they need to control the bar room to stay ahead. Let's go, diving inside. That's cool there with the Enigma. And they're just gonna dive in. Centauran takes some damage from tower. He get a lot of retaliate damage. Move storm need to be faked. Trying to bump it up. Astral imprisonment. They're ready for the storm hammer. Here comes storm hammer. Right clicking. right clicking, but the elbow viral. It was interrupted by telekinesis from the Rubik. However, it's just enough to kill the second overrun.
Dire's top tower needs some friends.
At top lane, happy. Same side, dive to the tower. Drive enter in promo, and that's gonna be next Caliphobian. Ooh, boom ID, man.
Boom ID bringing the A game here towards TNC Predator. 7-3 already with a 2k gold net worth lead. And they might actually look to get more as they have not taken out any tier 1 towers just yet. Stampede being used again.
And Nova for long range is gonna catch. Upward fire is not doing good. Amel Day.
Yep. And that's 8 kills already going to the way of Boom ID here. Let's have a look in terms of.
I think that the hero is kind of weird from TNC. I like it, but they just have to find the right spot to grouping up and trying to push the tower. When you pick a push heroes, but now your tower is getting pushed, and now your tower is getting destroyed on top. In the middle, the tower also so low.
And the main problem with the whole draft is they have no real initiator. They have no way of starting a fight, not unless someone gets a blink dagger.
Yeah, that's
so they are playing in a very passive way because Boom ID is the one setting the pace at this point in time. They have the Stampede to initiate in, they have the Weaver to just Shukuchi right in. So at the very least, they have a Snowball as well to start things off. Meanwhile for TNC Predator, what do they have? They can maybe just open up a Walker and go running into enemies, but that's mainly all they can do.
Oh man, that's quite far ahead in the first 10 minutes of the game. Almost 4K. Most assists tournament is 30 flash games. Carley and Grimstroke. That's the reason why so many teams banned Grimstroke in the first
Dire
place.
are scanning for enemies.
Radiant's
I
bottom
can see
tower
something
faces a
happening at the
stiff
bottom.
wind.
I think this is chasing that Luna as more big boy
Draw
Chengson.
a line to Radiant's middle tower.
Yep, and Luna manages to get at the bounty.
Just
Well,
like your ships.
Luna, can you cast with Luna access?
Luna.
What you say? You say Luna.
Luna.
What is Luna?
Luna. Alright. She must have the Russian accent.
No, it's Irish.
Irish?
Yeah. Irish accent or Scottish. Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 8-3, getting closer and closer to the first 10 kills team Boom ID. And ooh, that P1 towers is much stronger.
Radiant think
Tier 1 is so
fortification
hard
could
to
save
take
them.
down.
Weaver doesn't really have the greatest base damage early into the game. I mean, he has a Germinate attack, for the very least. He gets double attack sometimes, but yeah, it's gonna take a while. I think we mentioned this just now as well. Boom ID don't really have a lot of tower pushing capabilities compared to TNC, but they have decent right clickers. They have the Sniper, they have the Weaver. I think either one of them will, of course, pick up the Deso later on.
Oh, Snowball turns up top lane trying to catch it. Cuckoo. Waiting for his teammate. Here comes Spawn Luna. What are you gonna do? Doing some lucid beam, but dropping quite low for the touch, but he's still alive though. He's still being chased down by the minions of the Enigma, but he's fine.
Yep, he just drops on the Observer Ward for his team. We can just pick it up, plant it out somewhere. In terms of net worth, we can see Boom ID, of course, be leading the top 3 charts here. 5.3k gold for the Weaver, 4.9. Well, it's 5 grand for the Sniper, and Center is very close as well. So a lot of players on the side of Boom ID, they are just getting a good amount of net worth against TNC.
Meanwhile, Sniper trying to farming up. He was a bit.
Radiant's middle tower
He
is
actually
under
farmed,
attack.
not back in the second place in terms of network. But Weaver is getting out of control now, and TNC knows about it. That's why they're coming in and trying to make up a good fight here. Snowball inside. After that, you'll be in the middle of TNC player, but it doesn't matter because here Luna as the first hero goes out real quick. But dropping consistency, Eclipse gets rid of the Joker. Oh, no,
Oh, that black hole! Cuckoo, no!
And he thought that Weaver is still in the hole, but
Yeah.
Weaver wasn't there, so that's why he keep doing a hole.
Cuckoo, no, not like that. that was a 5 Ricky black hole. Unfortunately, it was used.
You're gonna call it black hole, right? No ball inside, catching that Sven.
It's the ice
on the wall
shards.
cry, he's gonna be fine. made so many mistakes in the first game of the series. You think?
But TNC Predator, this could probably just be a early warm-up for them before they actually try getting serious here. So teams towards the mid lane.
Several. The hand of ice in a right band. His next damage item would be very interesting. Take a look at his build. He wait for the range so he can be
Radiant
safe when he comes
using
in close line. Stay in the
echolocation.
tree line and shooting.
Yep.
You're shooting. Okay, the first big smoke trying to catch them and Stampede is
Dire
ready.
have the spyglass
They've
at
seen
hand.
targets already. Waiting on the high ground, waiting for the world to change.
Yeah, they're slowly waiting for someone that should pop up. But it looks like they will get a consolation prize after all here.
Then
With Dire's
Phobia
tower
damage
is
is
under
ridiculous.
attack.
It's just one set of chimney attack. All died.
And this is
Radiant's
without him having
middle
his main
tower
items
can't
there. We're going for
handle
the
this
Maelstrom first.
Dire's bottom
Possibly
tower
into
won't
the-
last long.
Beacon Sphere, if not Monster Star. We're get the butterfly after that.
Oh no, why is that? That
Dire's
quite
structures are fortified.
Joe can made a mistake. Wrong movement to get into that. Shot
Dire's
down by
bottom
the item.
tower is about to
Both teams score, let's do
flounder.
one more.
They're
10 to
trying to
5
bring
games.
down Radiant's top tower.
Dire's bottom tower
Might be
is
doing
under
so good
attack.
now is the damage to the tower. He gets a lot of damage to the tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
About to get that full tower. Crazy. And now
Oh,
the-
Clockwork.
yeah, got caught over there for the tusk. He surely goes down. Amir got him.
That sharp pain you felt was my
Oh,
intellect.
things are looking so bad from the side of TNC though. It's only a 3k goal lead, so anything is possible. TNC can still very much come back from this. Talking about the late game, TNC Predator technically has
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
5 cores. If you think about it. I mean, the Enigma can always transition back into a core once he's done with his support duties. Likewise with the Luna.
Longest match. 1 hour low tackle boom ID. Okay. That's not so long. It's like 1 hour. Now, 10 to 6 games to go, Mama. Farming inside. Die and see.
So right now we can see
Radiant's
itemization
bottom tower
coming
is
from the
under
Centaur.
attack.
It does have the Blink Dagger already.
Dire's top
Stampedes
tower
as
is
well
under
is
attack.
on the ready.
Oh no, they
Radiant's
move in
bottom
front
tower
defense. Somebody
faces a
teleport down
stiff
to the
wind.
try. Big boy King turn on the King clips and
Is
they
about to
kill
take
him
the
straight
floor.
off
Tower
one
has rung
support.
its last bell.
This might be the good thing of having a Luna as a supporter. So his ultimate is strong.
And damage is a huge number as well. And the Luna's Blessing always nice to have. Getting the extra stats to be pushing forward.
Loosen beam. Oh no, snowball on top, catching Cuckoo. Cuckoo get uppercut, and he'll be fine. And his shit is quite strong. Cuckoo trying to set up not black hole. Let's see if he can hit someone this time. No blink dagger. It might be
Radiant's
hard for
bottom
him to
tower
hit
is
the
under
target,
attack.
I guess.
Oh, look at how
Assassinate,
quick.
somebody trying to go in and kill that Cuckoo. It's a touch, but he being found by the Outworld Devourer. However, the first one who goes down, it teams at the Luna position 4. He died because of Mikoto. Mikoto, actually one of the best mid laner in Southeast
Radiant's
Asia at the
bottom
moment,
tower is
confirmed
under
by so
attack.
many players.
Dire's
When I
top
asked him, hey,
tower
you
is
think
under
who's best
attack.
in Southeast Asia now? Hey,
Dire's
Mikoto.
top tower is
Not bad,
gone.
huh?
Yep.
11 to 7 game score. 2k gold ahead.
Both mighty, they don't really have that great of goal advantage. I mean, like, how they can actually get the goal advantage is probably because of the tier 1 towers that they have already taken down. But aside from that, it's not quite enough.
Radiant are
Sniper picks up a
scanning for
Maelstrom for
enemies.
himself. Let's have a look at the other heroes' itemization. So Luna have
Time to
Snowball back.
Snowball, and
tag team being used as well to
He,
try to
he
slow
quite
things down.
tanky for that Luna. I think Centaur just start on that the Rubik. And now that would be another kill. Wow, it seems like TNC Predator started to coming up slowly. It's only 1k ahead. Used to be like 4k. 4k is television.
The resolution.
I got a 4k TV back home.
Netflix with it.
Should I brag about it?
Yeah, you can. Why not? Tell the world I have a 4K resolution TV. Do you? No? Okay, it's fine. But yeah, I think a lot of the goal that TNC was really able to make back from us
Radiant's
thanks to the
top
OD.
tower is on the
I'm
rocks.
sitting at 8,000 gold in comparison to DR second place to TNC second place. It's a Centaur with 7.2. So the Magnus definitely making its merits here, giving him a little bit more affordability when
Dire
it
are
comes to
scanning
itemizing
for
later on.
enemies.
Start to go in for the Roshan pit for the first time, I guess. But they looking to clear. If TNC win this team fight, man, I believe that they might snowball long after this, and it will be hard for Boom I to find a way back. Just one big team wipe they need for Team TNC. But however, Boom ID is still doing great with speeding up their farm. As you can see, the network is still going up on the Boom ID. So every time one team trying to catch some team by using a smoke, moving around with doing no farm, then the item
Dire's
the
bottom
item gap
tower
will
won't
change.
last long.
Yep. And the Centaur looks like he'll be going for an X after next year. Doesn't Vanguard does already have a Blink Dagger, and with that, the Stampede on the terrain is gonna make things a lot easier for them, initiating and as well as running away from team fights that they can't win.
Yeah.
But the only downside, of course, is the long cooldown. It doesn't affect the cooldown.
Let's go, big boy Chengson.
So this is Tim's currently trying to farm up his Vladimir offering. Still going to be quite a few minutes before I can get that up and running, probably 23-24 minute mark. But yeah, Zentos are doing too shabby. These items.
Pushing at the bottom lane, the game is getting slow. When do you think
Radiant's
the game will
bottom
end?
tower
What
is
at
under
what
attack.
minute?
At this
You go
rate,
first, and we'll see who nearer.
at this rate, I'm gonna say 35 minutes. Of
Radiant's bottom
35?
tower
No,
faces
just
a
pick one
stiff
number.
wind.
35.
35? No, I think it's way longer. I think it's 47.
47.
Okay, 47. Let's see who get it nearer. And you guys in the chat can do it too. Type it down. Where do you think this game will end? Yeah, I think it will near 47.
All right, let's have a look then. See if you will be right. Honestly, I hope you're not right. But yeah, we have these two teams going up against each other. But Boom ID, they are slowly losing their goal, slowly losing momentum. As we
Hey,
now can see it's under 1K.
whoever loses one, do 5 push-ups. Deal?
I can't do push-up yet.
Oh, okay.
But maybe, okay, I'll owe you 5 push-ups anyway.
Okay.
Here comes the Centaur in a lot of trouble right now. So he's coming in, just holding him into place, killing him off. Chat, look at the creeps. Just going
What?
out there to actually greet the rest of the team.
What?
The creep wave.
What way?
Oh, the creeps.
Okay. What you want me to look at it, creeps? Like what's about? Like,
It's alright, right? Let's keep that.
Okay.
Alright, now Weaver picking up the mail shop as well as the BKB. So a little more sustainability. There's gonna be a lot. Oh, that's a huge item pickup there because you're actually gonna be able to stop the Drow Ranger from getting the silence off. But looks like the Rubik is not gonna be quite that
Nice one, I got
fortunate.
Drow Ranger.
Too noisy to live.
So easy to kill a guy, just focus on him. A lot of damage, got the Black King bar. I think TNC is so ready to fight S5. They got the Black Hole, they should play around that cooldown. And I think it's time to group it up and just go.
Yeah.
Go, man.
And look at this, TNC slowly securing their net worth again. They're almost back. They're almost 2K. What started out with a 4K net worth lead
Radiant are
for
scanning
Boom
for
ID earlier
enemies.
on. Almost 3K, sorry. It's now slowly dipping to the way of TNC.
Some point you mentioned earlier is really interesting. The TNC in the late game, they can turn everyone into the hard carry, into a carry. So sorry. And it's actually true.
Yeah.
Everyone got
Everyone
potential
can
to
actually be a core. And imagine if TNC is actually being able to stand toe-to-toe with Boom ID at this point of time. What's stopping them from wreaking havoc on Boom ID when it comes to the late game? And now the Fable being used.
Fable,
Oh, no.
all the stuff, and here we go.
Tim.
Goes in with the Walrus Punch and uppercut. He's gone. Tim's real quick.
Yep, a lot of people underestimate the damage burst from the Rubik. Just had a Steel Lucent Beam, and look at that kind of damage. You have 300 damage from the Fate Bolt, 300 damage from the Lucent Beam, that's 600 damage done. And with the Tusk, with the Walrus Punch and the Snowball, you manage to get the quick kill on 2 Tims.
12 to 10 game score. Oh no. 2K.
Yep, slowly losing this, and looks like Roshan is being attempted by Boom ID here. And I don't think TNC has a clue to this. Shrapnel being used. Oh no, this is probably what's going to give it away instead. Oh, here comes the black hole, champ.
Yeah, here comes the start of the fight. Look at that side of the Eclipse just clear everyone off. This is obviously Team TNC game right here too. Taking a lot of damage for Team Boom ID. And next one, they get the Aegis, but well, that would be a team wipe. First team wipe this one. That tips it, make kill streak ended. Just like we mentioned just now that they need one big team wipe for Team TNC, and the momentum will change forever, and it will be so hard for Boom ID to find their way back.
Well, I'm not too sure if this is what happened, but when the moment Shrapnel was used by the sniper, you could see TNC. Okay, they're attempting something. They're gonna go for it, and Cuckoo with a beautiful black hole onto 3 matches hold everyone in, and like you mentioned, the Eclipse to boot as well. This match just clear everyone off. Oh no, it was actually the Sentinel's Eclipse.
So many AoEs fail, and now they're doing a fake B, and that was an unforced error coming out from Team Boom ID. They're supposed to know the Team TNC is still around there, but they still wanna lurking around, and yeah, that's what they get.
Yeah, there was 4 heroes being picked off there earlier, and the Roshan hit. And this is just going to be a huge swing in terms of gold. It's now 4K in favor of TNC.
To have this.
Blessings of
Man, if TNC can first get in the series, it's got a high chance at them just gonna swipe 2-0. Let's don't pray to be that way. We want to see 3 games of the grand final.
Yes, we do. BKB already being picked up here by the Enigma. So Cuckoo is just going to be wrecking havoc. He's not going to be afraid at all to just throw out his black hole, because nobody on the side of Boom ID have actually any magic piercing stuns.
True.
So with a BKB, he can just jump in, use the black hole to his maximum potential, and have everybody else on his team just right-click the rest of Boom ID down.
Top tower
They got stuck in the
just
black
got
hole and
sent
all.
to the bottom.
So long, last like 5 seconds, last
Really
like 5
tight,
years.
Hunter.
Imagine 5 years in black hole.
Is about to flounder.
Actually, in black hole, we got
Dire's
no
bottom
time, man.
tower has fallen.
No time.
Radiant
I mean,
fortified their
if you were
structures.
sucked into a
Attack the
black hole,
hero.
Radiant's top tower
there's
is on
no
the
time
rock.
in there. Go in the hoop storm and stun and trying to aim for the Drow Ranger. Somebody teleport down the right hand side looking straight, and that's a try. And it's time to go through Bujikman sending in the scripter. Here comes the black hole with the black team bar on the full maximum duration, just like saying.
Yep, and that's not going to be it. The Centaur will end up going down as well. It's 3 men down from the side of Boom ID. And again, Cuckoo manages to get a 2-man black hole. Man, Cuckoo is playing out of his mind. He manages to always get multiple heroes and away from his teammates, and just no way of stopping him.
Yeah. Full maximum duration of 5-second black hole.
Yeah, he caught the Weaver, and as well as the Rubik. So the Weaver with that has no chance of switching away, no chance of using the time lapse. And once the black hole is done, you're gonna have the Gust being used on you, and again you're silenced. You don't have a Manta style, you don't have BKB to actually disjoint that.
Yeah, it's time to go up to the high ground and see how far they can take that tower with the Drow Ranger aura. They got the top tier 3 tower, and they're playing super safe by falling back after that.
Yeah, they just want to take the tier 3 tower. This opens up the shrine for them, so
I think they're gonna do a fake beat. They will hang around a bit, waiting for the cooldown of the black hole. But it would be long.
yeah, it's a 160-second cooldown at this point. Or maybe it's less
Almost
than
3
that right now.
minutes. Yeah.
So it's gonna take a while. The God's Drag is still on cooldown as well. So is the Eclipse on the side of Luna. Love to see, but oh, look at this. Here comes the Odie getting lifted up. Warriors punch to the face. BKB being popped as well. He's not dead just yet. He drops down the hammer, ends up going down finally But right now, looks like TNC, they're going on the aggressive here. Right now, the Weaver popping up the BKB, will time slaps back, but still unable to kill anybody.
Trying to do as much damage as he can for the Weaver, but it's just not everything just cannot get through the BKB. But at least to get rid of the Alpha Devour.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the fight recap. I think.
Yep, and one of the main problem is there was a buyback being used by the Tusk as well. And that just not looking good at all for the economy on the side of Boom ID. And right now TNC, they are rocking a 10k gold net worth lead. And this is going to be extra because with draw range, they're going to be able to take down towers all the more quicker. And Cuckoo jumps in with the Hands of Midas. The draw range are not doing too bad. Hurricane Pike, Shadow Blade, pretty defensive items coming out from it. Decent amount of damage as well. He's hitting about 210 per right click.
Bottom shrine has fallen.
11k ahead for Team TNC. At this point, it will be hard for Team Boom ID. What can bring them back now is the TNC own fault. You have to seek for opportunity by using a lot of smoke and trying to catch the 4 hero first. Maybe, at this point, anything but Sven. If you can kill anyone but Sven first, then it would be great for Team Boom ID to start the team fight. But now they are about to get caught once again. It's Team TNC. Hanging around not that far away. Stays inside the tree line.
Yep. Sven pops up the war cry. Will go up high ground and try to spot if he can see anyone there, but at the current moment still no one just yet. They might look to just break this second shrine here.
Radiant's top
Need
shrine
the help
is
of the
under
draw
attack.
ranger to do that because the OD as well as the Luna at this point in time doesn't really have much right click potential to be able to get the kill.
Drop it down. So fast for the grab. TNC.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Yep, and let's see here. TNC currently leading in terms of 13,000 gold, champ.
Yeah.
And we mentioned earlier on that it's a very greedy pick, but apparently the draft is working out for them. They're just executing it pretty much close to perfection right now.
True. Now it's just one team fight away from the GG call to Boom ID lose the next team fight.
The TNC Predator definitely playing their A game here. We'll have to see if Boom ID manages to get anything done here. Does have the X Scepter on the Centaur, but I am actually quite afraid that it may not be enough here. The main problem is the Weaver is just way too squishy. Sitting at only 1.5k HP, you don't have much ways of sustaining yourself.
Oh, they're just gonna go up to the high ground. That's the question. Because at this point, it's still quite risky to go up to the high ground like that.
Yep, they can always opt to just wait for the next Roshan and then head towards the high ground after that.
Clearing all the vision first, but if you look at the Roshan pit, that's no vision at all. The pit, but now the fight just broke out nearby the Roshan pit here. Not that far though, and now the mega kill streak for the Gabby. Turn the Black King by, trying to do a man fight. But it seems like they just all fall back a bit into the war cry. The spot comes in, Cuckoo ready to do the black hole, but he's still keeping it. I think he want to keep it to keep on threatening Team Boom ID, make them hesitate to do the play. As long as Cuckoo still got a black hole, Team Boom ID is not going to do anything crazy.
Yeah, Cuckoo actually wanted to go for the black hole, but the moment he blinked in, you could see the animation really started coming in, but he noticed that the Weaver was already long gone. He already Shikuchi away and he stopped himself, and that was just quick reaction coming out from him.
I mean, the black hole are pretty the same as the rabbit of the high hunter. As long as you hold it, that's better.
Yep.
You have you just don't have to just anyhow keep on using and kill one. You just have to hold it and make your enemy so afraid to do anything about.
Yep, that's true. That's very true. And TNC, the moment they got the melee racks, they are out. They understand that, you know what, we don't need to just drag out this team fight. We came for what we want. We got what we're after. And with that, TNC Predator, they're just still lurking around the high ground here, trying to find a potential kill. They still have like what you mentioned, Champ. They still have the black hole up and ready, and Yeah, we'll have to see how actually Boom ID look to play around this. Dragon Lance being picked up by the Weaver, just giving him a little bit of extra stats, but it's just not
Radiant are
making
scanning
up for
for
what they
enemies.
need
I
right
think
now.
the only reason that TNC is just gonna immediately drop his black hole is for sniper.
No, I believe the better option would be the Weaver.
Oh, Weaver.
Yeah, you want to black hole the Weaver so that he doesn't Shukuchi away. You don't have to kill him twice with the time lapse. And even with the BKB on, you can still black hole him and he'll still be able to be brought down. And now with the Eidolons just slowly sieging towards the range racks. And my goodness, Aegis of Immortal being picked up.
Gabby God. It's time to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, Armel will be the one that actually picks up the cheese instead.
Pushing in. I think just go through mid and to the top at the same time. 19k ahead. That was such a big lead for Team Boom ID.
Radiant's middle barracks getting what they deserve.
I'm sorry, for Team TNC.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Lead.
Yep, and now the two teams. Right now, Boom ID, they're really feeling the pressure here. They are unable to actually remove themselves from their base. They're just pretty much stuck here. They need the high ground advantage.
All right, let's take a look at this one. This is a high ground defense. I'm looking at the layer of how Team Boom ID plays their heroes. Who's going to be in the first layer? Of course, it's going to be Centaur to be in the front. And in the second, it should be Rubik to make sure that he could just come in and do telekinesis if something bad happened. And also the Fate Ball need to be used. Time goes up. Taking slowly time. Time to go. Warcry is already on. Crimson Guard as well. Straight to the barracks. Swen. He's just gonna come in and eat up all the damage for his teammate. Probably quite low. Being forced off. Need to go back just a little bit. Nice save for the Astral Imprisonment. It might go for round 2 after this. Gus comes out and tries to silence. And oh no! Black hole being dropped too. No, not a black hole. I mean, set the eclipse. It gets killed. The hard carry of Team Boom ID straight. Fervian need to buy back.
Well, the main problem is the Weaver. Fervin actually opted to take his time to pop the BKB. The moment he got silenced, he should have already popped the BKB and make the run for it. And with that one mistake, he ends up burning a charge from the BKB, ends up being forced to buy back as well. And to make things worse, they're already down a lane of frags. And it's going to give a big advantage even to TNC. Because at this point, they're just burning holes through their pockets right now. Boom ID are just not playing the economically safe game. And Drow Ranger, look at this. Boom ID is just getting poorer by the second, and TNC, they're getting richer by the second. Butterfly picked up by Drow already.
Yeah, he's just hanging around there. I think Boom ID need to know that it's still not safe yet to go out. But somebody of them needs to go out and push the lane.
Well, they actually need to get some vision out as well, because if you look at the observer wards coming out from the side of Boom ID, they're practically none. I mean, the whole hero icon is blocking probably half the map down towards the bottom left, but I don't really see any observer wards coming out from them aside from whatever the hero is blocking. So there's no vision, no intel, whatever.
Away. Yeah, one hit away on the barracks.
Yeah, and that's the range racks as well, so it's not going to regenerate.
Time to go up, maybe. Here comes the creep wave, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys ready for the next siege of Team TNC? Already got it. Jumped in with the Hoop Storm. That turned the Crimson Guard, but no Warcry yet. Waiting for the second round. Waiting for the second creep wave. Keep it going. One by one for the barracks.
Yeah, they can take the time in the TNC. Like we mentioned earlier on, they still have the Aegis, they still have the cheese. They can even actually opt to just push out the bottom lane instead. But
is it a good idea that Boom ID doing a smoke inside the base and is trying to strike them from behind?
The pincer attack, not at this point, because you're going to be afraid of the black hole.
Ah, jumped in. Crimson Guard on. Hoopstorm already being set in the script. Where is the damage dealer? I think Sniper is a bit too far in this case. He's walking up a bit, but he can't find the target. Stampede need Q-Star ready for Stampede.
Yep. And
Still.
Sniper is lacking in terms of right-click damage as well. Doesn't have too much going for him. I believe it's only a Maelstrom right now. Can't really see. We'll check that later on.
Strike on the barrack. See how far it can take it down. Send in the Crypt Swap. Did hit.
Oh, we'll have to see. Right now, Cuckoo does have the black hole. All the big ultimates from the side of TNC are up and available. And I think Boom ID, they do know this, and they have to actually be careful.
Oh no.
Stampede is still on cooldown here.
Almost half HP.
Yeah,
They're playing it super slow and neat for Team TNC.
yeah, it's a disciplined game that they're going
Yeah,
through. They don't need to rush
very
anything.
disciplined playing game here. The Crimson Guard and the rest of Team TNC just strike on the Barracks, turn on the Black Team Bar. But once BKB out, it's gonna be trouble, big trouble for that sniper. I think JQ's ready to come out from the tree line, do the Astral Imprisonment on Sniper, and then follow up with another spells from his teammates. That would be, as you can see, that would be enough to kill the sniper. That's what I'm talking about. Blinking out of the tree line. Astral Imprisonment and kill some other guys first. One of them sent the Eclipse. That damage also hit the sniper. That should be it for the first game of the Grand Finals.
Yep, two later ranks being secured here. The Rubik in no man's land will end up getting brought down as well. Rycliffe coming in from the Drow Ranger, from the OD. And looks like the Centaur will not be spared as well. One by one, Boom ID are dropping like flies. And looks like GG has been called. As we will be moving forward to the second game. But this time, TNC will take the first win here.
Wow, that was quick, man. TNC only, 37 minutes to 35, right? Oh, okay.
No, but it's not too bad. I mean, like, Boom ID, they put up a good fight. But I believe it's just...
What's the main problem?
I would say that, you know, they just can't really keep up with the momentum that TNC just being able to lug out. Because TNC, they were so aggressive. No doubt they have very greedy picks. TNC, you constantly seeing them setting the tempo of it. Constantly just chasing after Boom ID. And Boom ID was just playing very reactionary. And they have no way to initiate fights as well. So I just didn't quite... I didn't quite like Boom ID's plays. A little bit too passive, going up against a very aggressive opponent. So they need to learn how to maybe tempo control a little bit more. And
the mid game transition to obviously they have a much better early game, but then when it comes to mid game, things kind of mess up, and they don't know what to do with the lineup of Team TNC. I think the reason is I think they never seen this kind of lineup before for Team Boom ID. Because in every game they fight, especially yesterday, that they fought 4 best of 3 games, is always like a mainstream heroes or meta heroes, and it's just some standard fight. But this, how could you expect like a black hole and the Luna as a support and all the stuff? Yeah, it might be.
it's a lot of aura coming out. It's a lot of pushes from Predator. I believe like come 10-15 minutes into the game, you start seeing the tier 2 towers dropping. So yeah, TNC Predator, again, the one that always sets the pace, and Boom ID, I guess in the end, they just can't keep up.
Yeah, I think that's what happened in the first game of the series, but we still have, hopefully we're going to have 2 games more on this best of 3 grand finals, but it depends on Team Boom ID, how they're going to deal with the team talk after that. I think right now they are discussing what actually happened and what could have been done to make it better, and I think that the second game gonna be even more entertaining than this. You know,
Yep, but you won't be joining me for the second game, right?
Yeah.
You'll be going to the Thai channel. So those of you that are actually interested in listening to my friend here casting in Thai and his own mother tongue, you guys can actually move on to the Thai stream, or you can just stay here the English stream, and I will have Zero joining me instead.
Well, for now, before we go into the second game, we need to go for the break and see some interesting ads first. Stay tuned, guys. Should be around like 10 minutes. There, okay.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind. Radiant's bottom
Predator Labs. This state-of-the-art research and development facility is responsible for some of the most groundbreaking technologies of our generation. A lethal avatar hybrid, engineered by man with the might of machine. Go forth and conquer.
My style. My way. Walk my own path. Live to survive. Live in the moment. Experience every spectacular incident. Power enough to tackle even tougher challenges. Nitro 5, the game changer.
สัญชาตญาณนักล่า มันอยู่ในสายเลือด Summon your strength.
Welcome to Predator Labs. This state-of-the-art research and development facility is responsible for some of the most groundbreaking technologies of our generation. A lethal avatar hybrid, engineered by man with the might of machine. Go forth and conquer.
My style. My way. Walk my own path. Live. Don't just survive. Live in the moment. Experience every spectacular instant. Power enough to tackle even tougher challenges. Nitro 5. The game changer.
The synergy of brute strength, born of elite core power, to thrive under pressure in the most hostile conditions, and built to overclock. Prepare for combat. Go forth and conquer.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn to ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn to ban. Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators.
Shadow Demon. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn. Behold the Horn of Magnus.
Dire team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team back. TNC Predators turn to ban. Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn to pick. Dire team pick. Phantom Assassin. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn.
Earth Spirit.
Hello.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Asia Pacific Premier League 2019. This is the grand finals of Dota 2. You're here with me, Cyclops, and my man. I see. Well, the current score is right now TNC Predator 1, Boom ID 0, man.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm the one who cast the first game with Brian, and it was a really good tactic by TNC Predator. But it seems like they now switch back into the meta heroes that they having right now. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Yep.
5 seconds remaining.
Man, this is actually our, is it? No, not our first game casting together, right? We did it on day one, huh? Yeah. And this one gonna be good, Zero. Trust me. If we take a look at the heroes lineup, you see it will be super action-packed right from start, especially for TNC Predator, that they seem to shift their playstyle from a very passive early game into like a brawler early game. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I love it. That's how they always they have been doing this since like day one of the tournament. That the commentators keep saying that, man, we can't predict how TNC is just gonna place that lane. When you can't predict, then yeah, you're late. Yes, it's so hard to play for Team Boom ID.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, I kind of like that Pakna pick though.
5 seconds
Team Boom
remaining.
ID. Well, okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat right now, we have a little bit of problem of the static voice, but it should you can you hear it? Yeah. But trust me, the production team is working very fast to fix on this issue. So by the time we go into the game, oh, it's gone, man. It's just like my future. What happened in Bangkok stays in Bangkok, Well, in case you, you guys all know, we are here at the Nimibu Stadium, a big stadium in the heart of Bangkok, right?
10 seconds remaining.
You like this tournament so far, like in overall?
5 seconds remaining.
Yo, you cast a lot. You work so hard. I think we and also the audience need to thank you for your hard work yesterday. You've been casting from 4 p.m. until like midnight something.
TNC Predators.
Dragon Knight.
Last week Dragonite, Boom ID with the Dragonite. Dragonite is actually the signature heroes of Philippines. And do you know what is the signature heroes of Indonesia?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, because when I cast Indonesian team so many times it picked Green Dragon out. And Philippine teams tend to use a lot of Dragonite before it spread out to China. Now seems like we are waiting for the last hero of TNC Predator. Anything on your mind? Yeah, not bad. I want to point out something about the life stealer that they are so. I mean, the fact when you pick a life stealer, you need to be sure that you can justify 4v5 for at least 22 minutes because life stealer in this one, he needs to go for the hand biters and the radiance. Definitely gonna be a radiant life stealer. Armlet, Sentin Yasha, yeah. You think so? Man, what a great hero draft by Team TNC, to be honest. Love to see the Phantom Assassin and also the Ember Spirit together. Very high mobility heroes right here. Yes. Man. Right now we are take a look into the sound system. It should be fine, sir. Fast work, indeed. I would go for TNC. I love how fast the heroes of Team TNC can move around like it was.
Expectation.
All right, we are in game number 2. Oh, we forget about the scoreboard. It's supposed to be on TNC 1. They just need one game to be the champion of this Asia Pacific Predator League.
In
30
strength
seconds
is
to go.
victory.
Let's do. Started off with the Radiant side. No. What do they say? They are back against the wall. But he will be crazy, yeah. But you know, besides the tired stuff, playing 4 best of 3 in one day before the grand final, that means it reveals a lot of your strat.
The
Reveals a
battle
lot of your strat,
begins.
and TNC definitely seen everything of that. Or maybe they just trying to force themselves to play similar draft every game before the grand final to keep the secret masterpiece for the grand final and keeping strat. Oh no, yeah. That little monkey boy is about to come in and setting some stuff. Might get ganked down first before he reaches the mid lane. Oh no. I don't care anymore. This is cool. Getting harassed. And he draws the Emperor Spirit. Oh no, coming from behind, might start it off with a hex, shackles, everything is available for team. And now let's go. Keep on harassing him first, haven't used any single spells just yet. Shackle. And now here we go, something teleport down, trying to save his teammate. Disruption on the Dragonite might save him, to be honest, but he looks so tanky, but Dragonite, FBC got away for the first. That was great. Man, that shows how hard that's the reason why they picked Dragonite. I kind of like the way that they rotate right now for the two ID. If TNC cannot just do anything in his lane or try to gank down the Dragonite, they will be behind in terms of the network and level. That level.
This reward transcends expectation. This reward transcends expectation.
Keep an eye.
This reward transcends expectation.
Dire are scanning.
looks like Boom ID doing much better in the second game. They have a long break, and I'm sure they got a good team talk before the game starts. Yeah, the lane is looking much better, and I love the last big dragon. Right? Oh wait, oh wow, oh, okay. Teleport now, nice teamwork, back on the ball lane. This is about to fight that keep on attacking. On big boy Chengs and trying to walk back to the high ground, died, and that's gonna be the first blood. Team Boom ID, Indonesia takes the lead.
Is his last.
Oh yeah. Surely go for Radiance, man. He's trying to get the next item, Midas. But at this rate of farming, I think you'll get Radiance around like 23 minutes. With the rush of the Midas too, yeah? Yes. Yes, yes. Between Armel and Dakota.
Dire structures are fortified.
Diving inside, it's a great dive by Boom ID, and then Christy one more kill. Where's the race support? Now finally somebody teleport down, trying to save the Magnus. No idea, she a bit too late. Now finally, Ember Spirit is right here, but it's all gone, it's all over. However, Ember Spirit looking to get something out of this team fight after they lost two heroes. Fire Remnant Kennedy on side from this big form. Gold Cap gone. It's the first kill of Team TNC. Yeah, I think the reason that Ember Spirit teleport down a bit slowly because and if you another kill on top there, right there, Motor Smash, everything, Boom ID looking pretty solid in the first.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
Making the right choice. What I like about TNC sports is they always have stacks for the carry. Since yesterday, they use that Child Demon stacks everywhere for the carry. In only around like 10 minutes, the items of Puka are just so different from the others in the game. And now, Boom ID, after they are done with the killing people, they have to do some objectives too. Taking down the tower is the main goal of this game, and they are doing it. Yeah. Half HP for Cuckoo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
3k ahead right now for Team Boom ID. Having a great start once again, but I kind of worry that they will be shaken in the mid game because the reason that they lost in the previous game is because they failed to do a mid game transition from a good early game into a happy ending, and that seems to be the problem of Team Boom ID for a while. Hopefully it gets fixed. Here we go, strike on the tower. Yeah. okay ahead Team Blue ID. They seem to have direction for this game. Rolling boulder. Nice dodging. Sorry, stealing the boundary room. Yeah, that's quite fast. And about 650 gold pocket. 10 minutes in. 12 more minutes before the life dealer gonna get his radiant. I think by this time TNC might have to gank more, but they are waiting for the levels of the Ember Spirit. I remnant away before he get hit by the Dragon Tail. Ember Spirit with the crown on the way to the drum. Ember Spirit, faithful drum, such a fast item. I mean fast style of item build. The rolling boulder smash himself. It danced here, get hit by every single thing, including the ultimate of the Charged Demon, but he's fine. Turn on the Elder Dragon form, trying to push on top of the Dragon Eye. Yes.
Radiant's middle tower.
Order, and here we go, dropping a Dream Coil on the Dragon Eye. He's waiting for support. Here we go, dropping some Magnetize. Not yet, he just rolling boulder and boulder smash.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
Dragon Tail, rolling boulder.
Radiant's top tower.
And he moves 3 orbs away for Cuckoo. He's gonna be fine. They need to be careful about the dive too for Team Boom ID because TNC is ready to counter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Yeah, can he
top
get
tower
away from the
is
light
under
dealer?
attack.
Take a look at the fight here. Slide on fish, it's 5 remnants away. Demon Gun, he's still being chased down by the life dealer, walking up to the stairs. Turn on the raid just to get away from the effect of these searing chains. Team Boom ID, and they're still in lead in terms of network and the network and the level of experience. Side of it catch one support using disruption himself to survive the time before the reinforcement comes in, but that's no such thing as reinforcement from Team Boom ID. It's just gonna let the support die. Wow, that stat is quite interesting. Radiant was Dire win rate of this tournament. Radiant 58%, with Dire only 41.46.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. They fall down for the Ember Spirit, dropping a 3 point, goes straight to the Dragon Eye. That turn on the Flame Guard. There's so many single spells on the small area. Now that's gonna be the first kill. No, look at the face of Team Boom ID. They're not doing good at all as they lost their 2 cores. But in just to get that 2 cores, TNC, all team need to come. Coming back to TNC's side, both gold and experience earned. And this is just like the previous game that Team Boom ID is doing such a great early game, and now the core heroes of Team Boom ID about to get caught, stuck in a shackle, but luckily the Cuckoo decided not to drop his ultimate. I mean, they know that that's not enough damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
No way they can defend that. It's just gonna trade because it's a Dragonite and Platinum
Dire's
pushing.
structures are fortified.
If it's other hero, still a chance. Dragonite with the L Dragon form. Oh no, someone need to pick him up.
Dire's top tower is fortified.
Yeah, his teammate is there to pick him up, waiting for him to blink on. And now finally got blinked on by the enough damage, but now Magnus will go down too.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Yep.
structures are fortified.
Straight to the tower, tier 2.
Dire's top
Boom
tower
ID knows that they don't have much time. They are playing with the power bomb right now for Team TNC. Once the Phantom Assassin gets some item and he is becoming online, then it will be such a hard job for Team Boom ID. Fire Remnant, Searing Chains, chasing for Dragonite, but Dragonite stops him with the Dragon Tail, the rolling boulder inside. Nice dodge with a slide of fist. Oh, about to drop an RP, but he fakes it. Now finally they lost that Armel killing spree ended by Mikoto using Life Drain on him. Didn't get punished.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower is under attack.
6k ahead, Team Boom ID is gonna push in more and more. Yeah. Problem. So many mistakes made by TNC, but now this might not be a mistake because TNC about to catch the core hero, stop him with a attack of Fire Remnants on him, slashing on him, and that's his dominating streak. And Gabby got the kill, but however, Boom ID strike back right away on top. Wow, that's quite fast. 8 minutes in. Oh, RP on 3, and now he might get slashed. Oh, still work to the high ground. They're all stuck in there, especially on the Earth Spirit. Gets slashed down, but and now here comes in another core heroes of Team TNC. They are ready to strike back. Ember Spirit is here, ready to burn everyone with flame guard, slide of fist, but no searing chains out, so they won't be able to stop anyone. Seems that the graph looked a little bit better on TNC side. Started to drop down, but still far ahead on both.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to see how Kuku look at the monitor. And see he looks to yeah, to the left, to the right all the time. See minimap all the time, as you can see. To the left, to the right, always see minimap.
Dire's middle tower is
And
under attack.
he also see the time. Yeah. Yeah, now it's starting to tell his teammates. And the bow smash, long range. Might be the ballroom team fight here. Yeah, and not only get a ballroom, he might get a kill too. Fire remnant away just in time, but back to here. It will be a life stealer chasing him on more. They have to keep pushing. They have no choice. They can't fight against the time bomb, phantom assassin, and also the emperor spirit are just too hard to deal with in late game, especially emperor spirit. Not because of his damage, but it's his mobility. You know, he can just teleport here and there, push the tower, just one slide of face, and then just fire remnant back, start it all over again in our lane, and in the end, your creep will never get away from your dire. So yeah. Now teleport down. Teleport down into the middle of the group ID. That's so fast. That's so fast.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Almost half HPs already. This is going to be the first
Dire's
case.
bottom tower is under attack.
Gonna get it as it rank.
Dire's structures fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is fortified.
I think the region came well. Oh no, he was inside. It's not low enough to get an RP off. But if it's low, you use an RP, you hit one time, it's worth it.
To the Dire. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
If they can kill this life stealer, they're gonna get a lot of momentum back. Oh, life stealer, he still hesitated. Come on in, come on. Come on, get in here. Yeah, nice food, good drink. Good hospitality. Yeah, come in, you heck. Rolling boulder smell, almost. Big boy shit. Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
just in time before the crucial moment of the
Radiant
game
are
happened.
scanning.
Woohoo! Say hi to all the guys roaring border in with their life stealer inside. Ah, yeah, feels good. Feels good.
Armel's gonna get all three. Ayo dropping very low, they're getting chased. And he might have called him out, really going to come back, but Motor Smash will.
Oh, yeah.
The ball right there. Ayo dying once again, buying some space. 25 seconds.
Yeah, we just have to take a look at that Phantom Assassin. Well, they maybe taking the lead like 16 to 6, 10 kills lead, and keep on killing. But one thing they failed to do is to stop that Phantom Assassin from farming. They can't stop PA farming, not even a second. That's the reason why PA now with 25 minutes, he got the Desolator, he got a Black King bar, and if I'm not wrong, he got
Radiant's
Vladimir
top
too.
tower is under attack.
Straight towards the Basher as
Dire's
well.
middle tower is
Okay.
under attack.
Very strong.
More than ready to fight. All TNC needs is one big team fight win. And they are officially back into this game. Now the Boom ID knows about that and they're trying to take down the tower real quick.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Straight to the tower, there goes Roaring Boulder inside, and everyone to turn on the Black King bar. This is the first time usage of the Black King bar. PA, let's see how good he is on the BKB. He still cannot fight anyone. He still cannot kill. Straight to that Count Your Blessing. Oh no, slash him down. One more time, 9 to 19 game score. They managed to defend on this one, but they have to spend a lot of buyback for Team TNC. But I think it's worth it because they're still killing until now. For the Armel, Fire Remnant, and one more time, Illusory Opt on him. Now here we go, let's go for round 2. 3 core heroes of Team TNC surrounded. And that will be definitely going to be the death of the Life Stealer into the pre-line too. Getting slashed, getting burned. And Gabby on dominating, make you streak ended, bro.
That was what you were talking about. TNC needed one team fight to come back to the game, and they did it with a full 5-man wipe on the side of Boom ID. Just perfect initiation coming from Kuku. He did die, he did have to buy back, but in the end, they managed to get the Aegis away from the Lifestealer, force everyone from Boom ID away from their base, and suddenly this Phantom Assassin is back online.
That's not thing that Boom ID did wrong just now. They did what they have to do is to go high ground because they cannot waste any more time.
But it was
They're
a bit
playing.
too late for it.
Yeah, they can't wait anymore. They just can't keep going for it. It's just that I don't know, the positioning and the way they approach into the high ground are a bit weird that they split out into groups.
The RP wasn't even used for that team fight, but the TNC still managed to hold on. And with that, the network is down to back to 1,000. Definitely in.
I think the one that we need to compliment is the Ember script just now. Not the Phantom Assassin jumping in and see how fast the damage can be produced by Phantom Assassin. Strike, 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 and down going on him. Another one more. Black King bar, searing chance, almost catching the support. Go against body. Oh, double kill for Gabby. Dropping a Dream Coin. When Boom ID did a mistake, they keep it coming, keep it raining. Oh my goodness, what happened actually? Fall down and none of them got a buyback.
TNC with the aggressive moves. Definitely Boom
my.
ID was not expecting them to just run into the jungle. And with that, TNC gets 4 kills and will get a tier 2 tower as well.
2 team fights in a row. This is, and especially when you lose in from your base, you're gonna lose at least tier 3 tower too. Big boy Chengson with the massive pen wall is getting ready for the Barracks goal. Here we go, strike on the mid tier 3 tower. Dropping up HPs already, the last cliff already comes out, but look at that, who's moving in, slowly moving in by Big Boy Chang. Dropping a massive pen wall, strike on the tower. Crimson Guard can save for a while.
Rage trying to buy some time, but the tower will fall towards the Circle Ward. And TNC, out of nowhere, will be the one to take the first tier 3 tower, and they're going to go straight for a shrine.
One thing that when you play against TNC, if you slip one mistake, they punish you real hard, like get 2 towers, tier 3 tower plus a shrine. That means if you make one more mistake, it could be a game.
TNC, one of the most aggressive teams in Southeast Asia, definitely showing it so far in this match. Game 2 of this best of 3 series, they are 1 game away, so close from winning the Asia Pacific Predator League 2019.
Yeah.
They are in a good spot right now. 4,000 net worth. for the Filipino side. Boom ID needs a miracle right now, maybe to try and catch up the Ember Spirit.
Informing you guys a bit that this is the Asia Pacific Predator League 2019 is we are having 2 games in this tournament, which is Dota 2, and after Dota 2 is going to be Players Unknown Battleground. So guys, we're gonna broadcast all of Dota 2 and Players Unknown Battleground, which has got 5 maps left, and it will be me commentating. But seriously, this might be, if that's game 3, it will be you and Brian.
Yes, there will be me and Brian for game 3. But
So,
looking at this right now, I don't think we'll be going to game 3. TNC is in control right now with the map control.
is that fast?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, but I still trying to find a way to come back with Team Boom ID. Their heroes about to reach the limit.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
The life stealer's about to start falling off. The Pugna as well is going to be exploded there by the Phantom Assassin as well. So they need, Boom ID, they need to maybe catch off one of these cores, catch the Ember Spirit or even
But
the,
how gonna catch when they
Buffalo.
all stick together all the time for Team TNC?
That's a good decision coming from TNC, not splitting up, knowing that Boom ID's only chance back into this game is to catch out someone. And TNC is not giving them the chance. Smoke rotation once again coming from the side of TNC. All their ultimates are up. They want to take a team fight right now.
Yes. They are playing around the ultimate, especially Magnus ultimate. And look at that, the Empower and Magnus on the Phantom Assassin is just too much.
He's almost critting at almost 1,400 damage on this Phantom Assassin. Crazy damage.
400, man. One hit, Child Demon gone.
1,500 damage already on this Phantom Assassin.
So guys, what I want to say is stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We're gonna have a long day.
But it's going to be a great day. A lot of esports action if you are a fan of
including the prize ceremony. Okay. 15 to 20, 3K ahead for Team TNC. Not that far ahead. Boom ID still got a chance. But I think it will come down to the hero limit.
Yeah, this life stealer
Radiant
already
life
has
stealer, wow.
assault as well, so he's going to be able to sustain the damage.
550 movement speed.
But it's not going to be enough against this Phantom Assassin. Without the MKB, this Phantom Assassin is going to be very hard to bring down. So Pervian already queued up the Bucking Bar, needing it as soon as possible. Abyssal Blade already completed on this Phantom Assassin, and they're going hunting once again. Another smoke coming from the side of TNC.
Abyssal Blade. They have to go. On a smoke, maybe up to the high ground.
They have no wards on the enemy side, so they have no idea where Boom ID is hiding as well. So TNC is still playing it very safe, not wanting to show...
Super safe. Well, we have seen them play with Boom ID in the previous game. They play so safe. Not even risking try to go on the high ground when they're so far ahead. Now look at this one, they're gonna find somebody. They might start with a Stifling Dagger by the Stifler Master. Now just gonna strike on him, kick him away first, Fire Remnant in. Cannot find a target, he's getting kite. One more time Fire Remnant. That means he might doesn't have Fire Remnant to get away. But this is a one-way ticket for the Ember Spirit. He goes in, he never goes out, just like into the black hole. And now strike on that the Dragon Eye cannot get locked down in the massive head wars. Double kill for Gami. They were so close to the victory of this team fight and also the championship. Everyone that can just buy back need to buy back now. Let's go, keep on striking. Inside the tree line, try to teleport away. What? Stopped by the stun. Oh my goodness, the random number gone. And now unstable. What actually happened? The fight's not even done yet. Several trying to get some kill out of this disaster team fight for Team Boom ID, but no.
Way too much damage from this Phantom Assassin. Just killing people left, right, and center. 3 heroes down, 2 buybacks used for Boom ID. And this is going to be a clean and easy Roshan for them to pick up. Look at the damage dealt by Gad. Absolutely crazy.
Oh. 20 to 21.
10,000 net worth lead by TNC. With the Roshan going down, that's going to be an easy high ground going in. RP not even used in a team fight. Dreamcall as well. Already off cooldown.
RP
not needed.
RP is pretty much the same as the Black Hole and also the Ravage.
Yeah.
And the longer you can hold RP,
The better.
the better
Yep.
you're in your team fight. It's not these kind of skill is not meant to be used like anyhow. If you holding it, your enemy will be kind of hesitate to just go into a full fight.
Boom they're going to be having a hard time fighting another team fight, knowing the RP is still up.
Oh
FPG.
no, running in. If Dragon Knight goes down, that should be it. I would like to see the buyback status.
Dragon Knight used the buyback in the last fight, so did the Shadow Demon, so both of them have no buybacks. Lifestealer still does. There's still a saving grace for him. Boom ID desperately trying to hold on for their high ground.
Oh man, the face not doing good. If they lose to TNC once again, it will actually affect their morale because they have to face each other in so many tournaments, in especially the minor and major qualifiers of the Southeast Asia.
Historically, TNC right now is on a 5-win streak against Boom ID. So they haven't. Boom ID hasn't been winning any games against TNC for the past year, in fact.
Oh,
So
that's crazy stats.
TNC, of course, they both of these teams, they had their roster changes. Right now, TNC without Ninja Boogie, Boom ID, they changed out Saint DeLucas for Nikodo. But still, doesn't seem that they are able to take a win against the Filipino squad. As 13,000 net worth so far.
So crazy. You know, the craziness of the Filipinos onto Dota 2 is just madness.
A lot of fans, a lot of
And they
players.
deserve a major in there.
Hopefully another one
Yeah.
for Philippine side. Right now,
Let's go, let's go.
Phantom Assassin with a double damage rune.
No, just one hit. Only one hit, only that's what I'm talking about. Just one abyssal stun. And it's gone. Down to 4. Need to buy back right away. Double damage. Glyph has been activated. Block 2 down in a searing chains. Not looking good. They're trying to go around. Go straight for the support first. Trying to force them away from the team fight zone. And now not only forcing them away, they actually send them to the graveyard. Turn on the Black King Bind. Strike on the Barracks first. Turn on the Crimson Guard. Try to slow down the attack. But they got what they need for Team TNC, and they might go back doing a fake B maybe, or just go and push the bottom lane.
So TNC will just hang in the high ground for a while. This range rack is still healthy, but definitely not an important target right now for TNC. They just want to push out all the lanes, keep Boom ID in their base.
Yeah. Let's go.
Aegis still on Gabby. He's still doing so much damage. Look at that. 1,300 damage just with the cleave, able to clear out the entire creep wave.
22 to 21 game score. TNC still got a way to come back in this one. I feel like the life dealer when he's standing in front of the Phantom Assassin is just cannot.
Right now, Boom ID, they definitely need more items on the Pugna if they want to win this
Yeah,
game.
it feels like
They need a Hex
Yeah,
or a Dagon 5.
I didn't see Pugna actually participate in a game like that much.
Yeah, all he did was push tower so far. But Mikoto, he's quite squishy as well. Damage.
Crimson Guard, this might be the last push. Dropping quite low for that Phantom Assassin, but no worries, he got an Aegis on.
Aegis about to expire in 1 more minute, so he can't
He got
play
7,
aggressively.
almost 8k gold in his pocket right now for Phantom Assassin. Not sure what's gonna be the next item.
He wants to go for a Satanic, which is going to help him survive. A lot more HP, more lifesteal. He is
Maybe
living
a
his
butterfly.
life. Maybe a butterfly, more damage if he wants to, but looks like they are feeling very confident going straight for the high ground. Serpent Ward used once again.
Yes, massive pen was has been placed, and now he's just gonna strike at the tower. That's the only thing Boom ID could do now is nothing. Nothing actually. They have to go in now, or they are about to lose another set of racks. The Black King Boy kind of stuck in a green boy. He'll be fine. Trying to walk back from the massive pin one zone a bit, and now the moment that you walk back, the moment that you turn your back on, you get RP'd. And now 2 down for Team Boom ID. A core as support, and also the Barracks too.
Down. Definitely tough game for Boom ID. They only have 3 to try and defend against this Phantom Assassin, who still has the Aegis. And TNC not done yet. They're going straight for the tier 3s up in the top lane.
Magnus, Phantom Assassin, and also the Ember Spirit is just too much for them. The damage output is too high.
They're able to trying to hold on right now.
Here we go. Star strike on the barracks. What Life Stealer gonna do? He keep crawling in. Wait for his teammates. Still no Dragonite.
Buying some time.
There's no Dragonite. It's gonna be hard for them to defend.
30 seconds away from the Dragonite.
Slashing. Keep on. Sure. Sure. Keep on slashing the barracks. Let's go.
No reason why
Oh, right in front of the tier 4 tower. That's where he lays. And now they're trying to strike back a Crimson Guard and block down the Dream Coil. Turn the Black King bar for the Ember Sprint. That should be it. There's a lot of damage coming out of the slide of Fit and just normal attack. Godlike Armel, Godlike Gabby, Godlike TNC, and they are the champion of Asia Pacific Predator League 2019 Dota 2.
Fantastic game from the Filipino side. Absolutely deserving of the victory here. Boom ID, they tried their best, unfortunately. Power of the Phoenix was just too strong. $75,000 US dollars for the side of TNC. Wow.
$75,000.
Oh, a lot of money. Wish I had it.
What are you gonna do with it? $75,000.
Party
every day. Oh man, you're gonna die before you spend that. Not actually.
Not too much.
Yeah. Well. That's a serious thing for Team TNC right now. Figure out how to do with the money. And yep.
Handshake all around.
I love this.
Who might be looking very sad, but they don't have to beat you down. They are still representing Southeast Asia in the Star Letter Ivy Minor happening next month. Have to start for TNC. After the Russell Games, they haven't been doing so well. This tournament is a really great morale boost for the team. Yeah. That's a good for more tournaments to come. But congratulations to TNC.
Sad. Like things not going according to plan.
They came into this tournament as favorites on the side of Boom ID.
Yeah.
They got all the way through the finals, which is a great season already. So they shouldn't feel too down about themselves. Once again, the winners. Shield there. Actually, I picked up yesterday. Very happy.
Coco is a big factor in the win in this Asia Pacific so easily in the way that he commanding his team and the in-game and being an in-game leader for Team TNC, the main TNC play system looks so consistent. Aggressiveness and also the discipline.
All on good here. Why didn't captain, but right now. Winning moment.
Wow! Oh! Wow! Wait, what's going on?
Explosion.
Wow!
Lots of confetti. Players look happy, finally doing something after so long. Well deserved to the side of it. See how heavy it is. They pick it up and put it down right away. Pretty cool AR graphics there.
Yeah. AR causing lag. But that's kind of cool, you know, something new.
Definitely new in Thailand. And Southeast Asia, I haven't seen it anywhere else. Yeah, definitely in bigger tournaments, yes, but not here. But once again, our champions, TNC Predator.
Yeah. So that should be it for the Dota 2. Oh,
yep.
I gotta. Yeah, that should be it for the Dota 2. And the day with the TNC champions.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the tournament so far?
It's been a long day, especially for yesterday. A lot of teams played a lot of games.
Good job, man.
And casters, production, everyone in the crew as well.
Yeah.
Everyone did their part. You're doing even more. You're casting 2 games.
Yeah.
You're casting 2 games.
Oh yeah.
So it's even more tiring for you. So.
So after this, there will be a PUBG in the last 5 maps
rounds.
of PUBG. I will be the commentator, along with Aaron. I'm sorry, Contra and Ares.
Yes,
It will be hell a competition for sure.
Yeah. Fantastic. So, I'm looking forward for the PUBG cast. It's been amazing so far in Thailand here.
So, but you got anything to do to shout out to the our lovely audience, man?
was thank you all guys, all 2,000 of you for being here.
เอาละครับขอเสียงปรบ
Finals,
มืออี
great
กครั้ง
finals,
นะครับ
great
a big
teams,
round of
and
applause once again
fantastic
for
tournament here.
TNC
Hopefully we'll have more
Predator
in
Pro
Southeast Asia.
Team.
Yes,
That's
yes,
about it.
yes, yes. Well, thank
They
you
did
so
their
much,
best,
everyone.
they did their
For me,
full
Cyclops,
effort
I'm not
to
done
get
yet.
to the grand
See you
final,
around,
they
and
are
please stay tuned to this
undefeated.
channel
So that
because
was it,
players
the
and
winner
no
for
battleground
Dota
coming up.
2.
Yep.
If
But
you wanna
that's not
see
the
me
end, of
casting
course.
PUBG,
แน่นอนครับ
you
การแข่งขัน
might,
ของเรา
you
ดำเนิน
all might never see me cast PUBG because they always
Dota
watch
fans.
Dota. Yeah. Just stay
Definitely.
tuned. Thank
Stay
you so
tuned.
much. Thank you, Cyril.
Yep.
And yep, we'll be right back in a while.